Check, check.
Check,
Hello,
check, check,
hello,
check,
hello,
check.
hello,
I can
hello.
hear you.
All right.
Can you hear us? Okay. Okay, good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Canadian Ringette Championships here. It's semifinals and Friday here today. And this morning we have Atlantic Attack in black as the home team up against Rocky Mountain Rage in the white. They're the visitors. If anybody was tuning in with us a few days ago, these two teams played each other to a 5-4 score for Atlantic. Atlantic scored their winning goal with less than 10 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, just over 6 seconds there.
And then, unfortunately for Atlantic in their game last night up against Waterloo Wildfire, Waterloo scored on them with less than 1 second left on the clock to win that game.
Fascinating game. That was very good.
It was.
Very well fought.
Yeah, so we're looking for another exciting game today from these two teams. We are in the Mattamy Arena here at the Bell Sensplex. My name is Lucy Ann, and I have Aaron Cowley joining me again today. The two of us did the round-robin game between these two teams.
We did. It was excellent. Very fast game, and had lots of action back and forth.
And what I was saying is, I spoke with the coach after the game, or maybe it was before, Chris Kelly, and I said, Rocky Mountain Rage just doesn't stop skating. They are a new team this year in the NRL. There's 13 rookies on their roster. 6 of them played with Junior Team Canada in Finland in November, but they just use their speed. And what Chris and I were talking about is that, they will learn a lot this week from the teams they're playing against, because they did not play against any Eastern Conference teams during the season. But I said, in return, these other teams, these established teams, will learn from them, because Rocky Mountain Rage doesn't necessarily play the style that they are accustomed to. So it's been a real treat to watch them. I have really enjoyed their games. Yeah,
it is definitely a different system. When we come out and watch some of these Eastern teams, there's it's a different amount of pressure and different amount of style that's played for sure. So the youthful exuberance hopefully carries you through sometimes when you're trying to learn the ropes.
That's right. So I believe the winner of this game will go on to play the winner of the game between the Eastern Ontario Impact and the Gatineau Fusion. They are playing over in the Canadian Tire Arena right now.
Yeah.
So whoever wins this game will move on to the semifinals in this consolation round. The team that does not win has an early exit from the tournament. They have the rest of the weekend to enjoy the rest of the competition. And
I know you're an official or past official. Or we got a couple of good officials out there today.
We certainly do. I do have their names. I got that information today. So today we have Brandon Miller and Jocelyn Goldhawk, both from from Ontario. Jocelyn, I believe, is London area, and Brandon is from here in the Ottawa area. And our shot clock operator is Jody Shepard. So Ringette Canada provides shot clock operators for this event and have done for a number of years now. All very experienced operators. They also, same as the referees, they have to submit their names for consideration to be selected to this event. Okay, and on Atlantic is starting Jasmine LeBlanc in goal. And for Rocky Mountain Rage, we have Paige Roy. Okay, so really, Jasmine hasn't played a lot this event. Both of the Atlantic goalies have had injury histories over the years, so great to see Jasmine back in the net. She was a goalkeeper for Team Canada a few years ago. So, as a visiting team, Rocky Mountain Rage has the opening free pass, and I'm going to let Aaron take it away.
All right. Kristen Oda in the corner. Cycles out to Sauer. Nice steal by Attack there.
So Jazz with the ring drops it off to Monica Collette. That's her defense there. Collette skating out with it, gets forced back behind the net. I believe that's Dana Dingwell out there with her. Pass up to center ice. Macy Dobbin grabs that one and just about got onto the Rocky Mountain Rage stick, but Up to center, or up to the attacking zone. Great stop by Roy. Well, shot going low to the glove side. She's able to grab that. Out to center ice, and then we get tied up here. Great check there by Domhauer.
Donhauer, yeah.
Yeah. And Rage coming in with the ring. Go, Aaron.
Pegan with a quick shot. Bounces up off the shoulder. And Pegan will pick up the rebound, and we'll have a goalie ring. It must have went through the crease there by the looks of it.
Yeah. High boost. So Atlantic coming out with the ring. Bounce off the boards here. That's up to Isabelle Cormier. Cormier immediately jumped by 3 Rage players. The Rage coming back with that ring. That's Tessa Galandi, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, number 7. Took you a little while to grab that one in the round robin game, but good memory.
Well, part of the challenge was some of the rosters came to us in alphabetic order, not numeric order. So as a rookie team, I will forgive Rage for that. So here's Dylan Pegan with the ring, cycling around, trying to get that shot on net, and they did get the reset. Great job by Pegan on that one. Line change is happening here now.
Pegan drops that off for Yulden. Hands it off to Rice. Rice with a quick shot. Saved by LeBlanc.
Jasmine LeBlanc, another LeBlanc for the team. There's 3 out there now this today. So Atlanta coming out with the ring. Up to Dominic LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for Brittany Snowden. Snowden right in the slot there. Drops it over to the corner, though.
Oh, nice pass. Off the post.
Great pass, and a shot goes off the post or the goalie. I'm not sure which. And Atlanta gets the reset. Manon Vautour out there. That pass goes a little too long. Picked up in the... good try by Raids there, and a smart play by...
we got
wow, break for Vancourt.
Breakaway, but couldn't handle the pass off the dish from Yulden.
Yeah, she just struggled a bit with that, but a great play by Vancourt at the free play line, and when her teammate was across ice there, right at the Atlantic bench, trying to get inside the line for that ring. Smartly moved out so there'd be no violation on it. So Rage with the ring, free pass in the Atlantic end.
Klimke to the far boards for Oda Florian. Drops that back to Klimke. Looks for the quiet ice to Sauer. Sauer breaks through the triangle. Good check by Attack. That was going to be 4 in there. They forced her into the
there was a great it was a great check by 13.
Yeah.
To force the Atlantic Rink here to put the ring back into their own across the line. Now, just one other thing, this Mattamy Arena is international size ice, and I think when we were talking the other day, we said it'd be great to see them on the big ice.
We did, yes.
And we got our wish.
We did. Well, that was a nice play by the defense there to step up and force the issue there.
A drop pass to the defense, though, not expected, so Rage comes back with it. That's Klimke. Line change going on. Klimke drops that off to...
That's Galandi with it now. Galandi's shot deflected wide.
That was Pegan. I should have known.
Yeah.
I should have recognized that style.
Yeah.
So they're out, and that's Tessa out there with them, is it not?
Yeah, Tessa and Talisa Cowley.
Talisa. Yeah. That's who I meant, your daughter.
Yes.
Yeah, number 21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Again, this whole forward line was on the junior national team there.
They were the 6. They were 3 of the 6. So Atlanta coming back out with it. There's Miguel Prue in center ice with it. Passes it across ice to her defense. That's Jasmine Gallant. Gallant gets it up. We can hear the goalie banging the stick. The shot clock is expiring. Atlantic needs to get a shot if they want to continue playing this end. Not successful, so Rage, some good pressure by Rage. By the time Atlantic got the ring down into the Rage end, they had less than 10 seconds, so really good pressure from the Rage team.
That happens quite frequently for us. We seem to have good coverage in the neutral zone to cause the other teams to not have a lot of time in the offensive zone.
So Atlantic now with the ring in their end. That's Dana Dingwell, one of the players from PEI on this Atlantic Attack team. Short pass up to Taylor Beal, and that goes she gets checked in center ice by Vaillancourt. Vaillancourt picks up the rebound, picks up the loose ring in her own end. Coming back with it now, looking for a pass, looking for Rice there in the center. Rice with it. And as Rage does many times, a pass to open ice, knowing your teammate's going to be the first one there. And shot on net, trying to get the reset. It's hard to hear the buzzer here. We've got a very enthusiastic Rage fans here with a very loud drum, but they're keen, so that's good.
He's not afraid to bang it, so.
Oh, a great job by three Rage players in center ice to get the ring off Snowden, but she's able to get it back. Her teammate's able to get it back. It's up to Manon Vautour. Shot goes wide. Again, shot clock running out. And Vautour does get the shot there, but Roy has no problem with it.
Looks like they're going into a zone sort of defense here in the neutral zone for attack.
Right now it is, yeah. Vautour gets that ring up to Chloe LeBlanc over on the sideboards. LeBlanc drops it to Snowden. Snowden back to LeBlanc. LeBlanc over to Vautour, but Vautour had just shifted position, so that one went a little far. She regroups with it. And I think this is the most time that... a little backhand flip by Chloe LeBlanc on the pass from Snowden and Vautour. I was saying that I think that's the most time that Atlantic has had the ring in the Rage end since we've started.
Yeah.
And we're almost halfway through this first quarter.
A little too much time and space. Had a chance to really manipulate the ring with her stick and get that little flip over the pad.
And yes, Atlantic Attack is very good at that. So that's what Rage is working to do, is try and minimize those opportunities. So we'll see what the response is. That pass just doesn't go quite far enough. Intercepted by Atlantic. Coming down now, that's Taylor Beal with the ring. Over on the far boards from where we're sitting. She cycles behind the net while her teammates set up. She's out there with Julie Richard and Macy Dobbin. Macy is from Nova Scotia. She's the lone Nova Scotia participant on this team. And some good work there by Tessa Galandi. Gets the ring around to Pegan's coming out with it. Up to Talisa Cowley. Cowley's waiting for Pegan to get there. That pass ended up just a little bit behind her. So ends up, Atlantic gets that ring up to Isabelle Cormier, and she banks it off the boards now to Taylor Beal. I think we'll see some line changing going on. So Beal drops the ring off and then heads to the bench. That's Miguel Prue with the ring. She's out there with Madison Gaudette and Dominique LeBlanc. Shot on net, gets the reset, gets the rebound as well. So Atlantic cycling around with the ring. Madison Gaudette down to the corner.
Nice
Great
play.
job by Roy. Wow, she read that play very well and got across.
That looked like the same play that they scored on the Waterloo for that tying goal, the 5th goal.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, they set up down that corner. So pass comes out to Yolden. This is Caitlin Yolden. Kelsey Yolden plays for Waterloo Wildfire.
Fitzpatrick's going to give that to Yolden there, and the cross ice for Rice. Rice's shot gets deflected. Picked up by Snowden. Long ice, a lot of room out there. Can really do that long support pass, and it's hard to get over there.
That cross ice pass goes forever.
Yeah.
So pass up to Rice, just goes by her stick, picked up by Manon Vautour. Vautour gets it back down into the attacking end to Chloe LeBlanc, and then takes the pace back for a quick shot on Roy, and Roy just stands tall on that one. Great job by Paige Roy on that play. So again, Rage coming back with it. Klimke with the ring, looking for her teammate.
Good work to fight through those checkers there.
And you can see her get her hand out to signal to Sauer that the pass was going to go deep into that corner.
Yeah. Yeah, good communication. That doesn't look like, Snowden picks it up, so no reset there.
Yeah. So Snowden goes back pass to, I believe it might be Nicole Richard. Richard up to center, and then Taylor Beal in the attacking zone with the ring. We'll get some line change going on with Atlantic. So this is Macy Dobbin with the ring, drop to her from Taylor Beal. Shot goes high, but it does contact the goalie's glove, so there was a reset, and then Rage picks up the rebound. So out to Dylan Pegan in center. She touches it. And again, that's all you need to do on those types of passes. It just needs to be touched. So Pegan now in the attack end with it, out there with Tessa Galandi. Shot goes off the goalie's stick, or the post, so they do get the reset.
They'll slow this down, it looks like, to make sure Galandi tries to get it over to Cowley. Manages to get there after the deflection.
Oh, good try
that
there.
That could have been a nifty play.
And I believe Vautour scored like that in their round-robin game, or at least I saw her score like that in one game, and now Vautour from Atlantic. Two-line pass there by Atlantic, so that's a open ring for Rage.
Hauer, yeah.
Don Hauer. Playing with it in center ice, and then up to the corner.
And Rage is going to look to complete this change. Yilden's going to wait for some attacking help.
Tried to get it into the middle of the triangle there, but it bounces away. Rage is able to pick that up, though. They do get the reset on that bounce, though, which gives them time to set up here. Oh, and the stop blocked there by the defense, Atlantic defense, but good hustle by Vaillancourt to pick that up. Unfortunately, lost some steam on that pass due to the check from Atlantic. So Jasmine Gallant now with the ring. Up. And picked off there by Rage
Clappy.
in their own end.
A little bit too far for Vaillancourt. She'll have to hold up on that two-line pass.
And pick up by Gallant there, and she fires it right back to her goalie. She had two Rage players right there waiting for the opportunity to check. So ring comes up to center ice to Snowden. Snowden gets it up to Vautour. Vautour down to back to Snowden in the corner, but that one bounces off her stick. Back to Vautour again. Vautour on the goalie's glove side. She gets the reset and gets the rebound.
This will be the final minute of play in the first quarter.
Wow, already.
Yeah.
This has been fast.
It has.
Great job by Roy. A lot of traffic in front of her, but she was able to follow that ring. Unfortunately, one of her defense was in the crease, so
yeah.
It will be Atlantic ring here with just 45.8 seconds left in our first quarter. So this game is starting out somewhat similar to the round robin. A lot of good aggressive play, but no penalties. Oh, shot from Vautour from the circle. Going for the stick side of Roy, but...
delay penalty here coming up to the attack on that trip on Sauer.
I guess I jinxed it.
That should be 4 in on...
Oh, it is, but he's already got his hand up for the penalty,
yeah.
so...
Galandi with a quick shot.
Oh,
wide.
yeah, great pry from Galandi.
Glenke back to Pegan. Galandi's going to try again and
converts. Nice slider on the
8.2
ice.
seconds left.
Yep. Nice slider on the ice there by Galandi, right in the 5-hole on Jasmine LeBlanc. So we're all tied up here in the dying seconds of this first quarter.
Those sweep shots are so important. I see more goals along the ice than probably anywhere else.
Yeah.
The top shelf goals look beautiful, but the along the ice are effective.
Yeah. So that would have been a tripping penalty to Atlantic, obviously canceled by the goal. The 4-in was just going to be a violation, but at that point, he's already got his hand up for the penalty, so no point putting the second one up for a violation. And that's it. Atlantic had a great rush there to try and get the lead back in that, that 8 seconds that they had.
Yeah.
But Rage strong on it.
I think Rage should be pretty happy with that period. They I think had a lot of control in that of the play in that first quarter.
I believe they did. I believe they had more than half of the control, but like not. They didn't. It wasn't 80-90%, but it was more than half in the balance. I believe to Rage on that one.
And even if you're not generating quality shots yet, at least you're getting possession
and minimizing your opponent's opportunities. Yeah. So let's take this minute that we have here to thank our sponsors for this event. The Ringette Canada sponsors are the Government of Canada, Gatorade, Athena Ringette, and Ringette. For these Canadian championships, we have Ottawa Tourism, the Government of Ontario, RBC Wealth Management, Booster Juice, McNally Gervin LLP, Athena, Gatorade, Serganor, Hertz, Dom Sports, Ringjet, NAMI, Annabelle, ISI Live, and our cameraman today is Brett. We've brought him over from the igloo of Tony Graham #2 to enjoy the warmth of Mattamy Arena. Thank you, Brett. Auger Hollingsworth Personal Injury Lawyers, David Hollingsworth Professional Corporation, and Melika Consulting. So really, without the financial support of these people, it would really be a challenge to put on such a great event for our athletes here, for them to showcase their talents. So Atlantic, as the home team, will have the free pass to start this second quarter. Oh, just waiting for a door to be properly closed there on the Rage bench. So Jasmine Gallant with the ring, passes it off to her defense partner, Monica Collette, into the attacking end. That's Julie Richard. Richard's out there with Macy Dobbin and Taylor Beal. To Beal and back to Richard in the corner, on the corner of the crease. Macy Dobbin slides around behind the net, but that pass goes farther than she could reach. So Dobbin to Beal. Beal with a shot. Roy had no trouble with that, and Rage comes out with it. Immediately being double teamed by Atlantic, but Tessa Galandi comes up with it. To Elisa Cowley rushing in there, but she was being marked. So up to Pegan. A good pass. Pegan grabbed that one. Taylor Beal tried to check it off of her, but Pegan held strong. Oh, great try there by Tessa Galandi, trying to go far side over LeBlanc's glove. Atlantic comes up with that rebound. That's Jasmine Gallant with the ring, cycling behind her net, being pressured by Rage. Beal gets it up to, Miguel Prue gets it up to center ice. Back to Prue, and then fired into the corner. Taking a page out of Rage's book.
Wow. Good reset with 4 seconds left. They just got it down in time.
So Rage coming back with this ring.
That's Taylor Clappy.
Okay.
Through the neutral zone.
Yeah, through the neutral zone, through the legs.
Just missed Rice there on that pass, a little bit behind her.
So now Isabelle Cormier in the Atlantic end, coming out with it, looking for her forwards. Gets it up to Julie Richard in center ice. Sorry, Brittany Snowden. Snowden over to Vautour. Trying to get the reset there, but you see the referee had to jump up pretty high above the goal line to catch that view across ice. Great job.
Yeah, just to make sure that he was seeing what he saw.
Yep.
Yeah,
you gotta call what you see. You can't make guesses on it.
That was a
and
little errant pass there.
Break for Manon Vautour. She goes stick side on that one, and Roy was able to stop that, but we do have delayed penalty coming up to Rage.
To Wagner, it looks like, on that breakaway attempt to...
Yeah, Wagner was chasing, so she... so attack has pulled their goalie. Yeah, and it'll be a slashing call. Yeah, she ended up on a bit of a chase, so when you're reaching like that, it's a good chance you're going to end up with slashing or hooking or tripping. This one was the slash on the hands, trying to block the shot, stop a good shot from happening.
They got 2 in there, it looks like, or I don't know what happened.
Okay. Yep, I think they're just the referee's just sorting it out there. So let's see what the signal is from the officials.
Excuse me.
So the first penalty is a slash. I only saw one signal there. Did you see more than one signal?
I only saw one signal there too.
Okay.
I'm not too sure why there's 2 in there. Not allowed to play.
Okay, so
there's 2 up there though.
Yeah, there is 2 up there. So Atlantic has a 3-on-2 here for a full 2 minutes, and this happened to them in the 4th quarter of the round robin game.
Yeah.
And Atlantic was not shy to take full advantage of the opportunity.
Oh, good stick by Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, just redirect that ring a bit so Snowden can't get a good grip on it. Over to the open side, and no chance. It's a double trouble out there. Snowden and Vautour both on Senior Team Canada, so you can't miscount Snowden throwing a backhand on the short side, but then she makes the pass across the crease to Vautour, and there's no chance on that for Roy.
No. Well executed.
So one out of the box now. But both penalties came off the board, so we have to put one of them back up.
And they're back to 13 minutes.
The whole clock must have shut down.
Yeah.
And it's again, we have volunteers doing their best work out here, and all it can be. And I did it yesterday with the cords. I ended up standing on a cord and pulling a plug. That's all. That's all it takes.
Yep.
So we'll get the clock reset, get the penalty time up for the second penalty. First one obviously canceled as a result of the goal. So again, since we're talking about our volunteers, Aaron, let's give a big thank you to all of them. Timekeepers, scorekeepers, announcers, people like yourself and myself doing the live stream work. We got the people that greet you coming in the door. They take your money too, as fans. And then, directing the teams to their correct dressing rooms and getting the coaches to sign in their paperwork every game. And then we've got the host committee that have done at least 2 years of work setting this event up. And really, we want to thank them for their commitment. It takes an army of volunteers to put on the event that these athletes deserve, and we really appreciate their contribution. And I hope we're not the only ones thanking them.
Yes, agreed. It takes an army.
And I actually had one of the staff here from Sensplex telling me how much he enjoyed and appreciated the Ringette community. He said he would have us back any day of the week. He finds all of our folks respectful, and that he sees the camaraderie going on in the lobby area, and he's very very appreciative. Says it makes his job a lot easier when we keep the space as clean as we would with our own homes.
Yep, they probably just need to walk around with some earplugs once in a while, because some of these fans get pretty loud.
Oh, and the team warm-ups upstairs are those are they can certainly take a toll on the ears. Okay, looks like we've got one of the professional timekeepers coming over to help here. I just saw somebody running into the penalty bench area to assist here. I don't know what brand of clocks these are. I know at home in Nova Scotia, we have one brand of clocks at one of our 4-pads that I absolutely do not enjoy working. The other ones I'm much more familiar with, so not sure what's going on here, but it looks like we've got some help coming in.
I've never had the pleasure of being in that situation, thankfully. I'm always on the bench, so I never get volunteered for those positions. So it's...
Well, it's interesting at home, when kids are starting, when players are starting out in the sport, and we end up with, it's like the first parent that comes into the rink that gets voluntold to be the timekeeper, and then they're never first again the rest of the season. So kudos to all of those people who take on those roles. It can be a pretty thankless task, and because when we come up with a error like this, it's visible to everybody. So then they get pressure from both teams, plus the officiating team to get it fixed up. But here we go. 10 minutes and 1 second left in this second quarter. So Rage with the ring. Pegan drops it off.
In deep for Donhauer.
Yeah, great read on that by Cowley to put it in that corner. Donhauer loses grip on the ring there, coming behind the net. Attack coming back with it. So that's Taylor Beal with the ring in the Rage end. She's out there with Macy Dobbin. Miguel Brew comes out on the line change. Beal goes out for her change. So again, you hear the goalie slamming the stick, letting them know they're running out of time on that shot clock. So shot to the net there, but it went in. The shot hit the goalie, but then the goalie maintained control of it in her crease. So it doesn't go back to attack. It does stay with Rage. They come up the ice with it. Pegan in center ice. She gets it up to Talisa Cowley. Cowley drops it back to Pegan. Pegan looking for the top corner over the stick side of Jasmine LeBlanc, but that goes wide and Atlantic comes back with it.
Shot clock violation.
Okay. So the shot clock operator, I'm not sure if they were out of sync or if they miscued on the button altogether. But again, it's one of those things, when the shot clock goes off like that, we can fix that. If they reset it by mistake, that's a live situation. There's no returning from that. So attack with the ring in the Rage end. We had some back and forth just in front of the Rage bench. So Rage coming out with it now. This is Sauer.
Yep, Sauer up to Wagner. Wagner's going to push that in for Oda Florian.
Oda Florian getting checked there by I think it was Nicole Richard. Up to center ice. Chloe LeBlanc looking for Snowden. It goes by her, but Manon Vautour picks it up instead. Back to Chloe LeBlanc and back to Vautour. Vautour with a backhand shot. She gets the rebound and gets the reset.
She's really strong on that stick. Eh?
Oh, yes. And really reads the play well. So Snowden setting herself up cross crease from Vautour. Goes up high to Chloe LeBlanc. And then the backhand pass down to Brittany. Brittany takes a look at a backhand shot herself. Passes it over to Vautour.
Oh, got the reset.
And that did,
excellent.
yeah, that did hit the post or the goalie's glove. Not sure which. We can't get a great angle on it for ourselves. So that's Chloe LeBlanc with it. Atlantic changing lines. Julie Richard just came out. Chloe LeBlanc will head to the bench. Taylor Beal gets the drop pass from Julie Richard. Great view on that by Roy. Beal was trying to catch her going the opposite way, but Roy had a good read on that one.
Yeah. Oh, nice cross crease there.
Down to the corner, just bounced off the stick of Julie Richard. They retrieve the ring. And now it's Macy Dobbin down to Julie Richard.
Really good zone time here for the attack.
Yep. And that did go off the goalie there, so they get that reset. Macy Dobbin picks up the rebound, and attack changing again.
It looks like the, nice
Macy
save by
Dobbin.
Roy.
And Rage picks up that rebound coming out with it.
They needed that for sure. They were going to have to start throwing some defense on the line to switch them out.
Yeah, Atlantic had it in there in that zone for so long, and Rage couldn't change out their D while the Atlantic changed their forwards twice. So great job by the Rage D to hold Atlantic off there. So this is
Pegan.
Okay.
Pegan, high slot, shoot. Oh, whoa. Nice shot. Oh, Galante tries to bat it in rather than stick her stick in the ring and almost converts. Oh, I guess that was Valancourt. Sorry, my apologies.
Yeah, great reaction by Valancourt to try and just bat it in with her stick. Check there at center ice, and I think that's going to be another Rage penalty.
To Galante.
Okay.
Oh, no. Donhauer.
Yeah, that was Madison Gaudette that took the brunt of that one. Her teammate Monica Collette was in on it as well.
Oh, we're trying to figure out who it is there.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure it's only one penalty this time.
Yeah.
So Galandi was obviously feeling guilty.
Yeah. I kind of thought it was Galandi, but they pinned Don Hauer on it. So.
Yeah. Okay, so Atlantic with the ring in the rage end. We've got Brittany Snowden, Chloe LeBlanc, and Manon Vautour out here again. On that ring goes miscommunication on who that was going to, and Isabelle Cormier managed to grab it outside the line, and then Rage intercepts there. The drop went just a little too far, and Cormier goes across the line, and it comes off her stick right to Vaillancourt. No, to Galandi.
We've been getting those two mixed up today for some reason. I don't usually. That's there's not a lot of similarities there, but.
No. So there's Talisa Cowley waiting for a teammate now.
Hands it off to Clappy.
Okay.
Sauer
tries a shot, but it blocked by the legs.
Yeah.
But she picks up the rebound.
Oh, nice.
And nice reset there. But not enough.
That. Yeah.
So Atlantic attack with the ring. And missed there in center ice,
nice
but
pass.
picked up by the teammate by Julie Richard. She gets it over to Taylor Beal and then back again. Richard to Taylor Beal, backhand pass over to Macy Dobbin. Dobbin to Taylor Beal down the corner of the crease. They were running out of time, but Rage picks up that loose ring, coming out with it. So whenever I see 23, I think Kelsey Olden for Waterloo Wildfire, but it's not.
No.
It's Clappy?
Clappy, yep.
Okay.
Taylor
Clappy, my apologies. Oh, got the reset, but unfortunately for Rage, Atlantic Attack picked up that rebound. Coming out with it now, Macy Dobbin, and Domhart stepped out of the penalty box just in time to intercept that, but her pass goes astray right to Atlantic, and they're coming back with it again. So again, time winding down. You can hear that goaltenders.
Second stick in there by Yulden.
So Roy with the goalkeeper ring. Rage coming out with it now. That is Fitzpatrick.
Yep.
Cycling around, looking for the open player in the center zone. Atlantic Attack playing a zone defense there. Not man on. And that pass goes in. And oh, what a great check by Fitzpatrick.
Very nice. One of the junior national team members as well.
Yeah. Just a great dive and going right for the ring. Didn't contact the player, no feet taken out, nothing like that. Very well played by Fitzpatrick. And that ring jumps off a stick and then off a skate and comes back to Atlantic. Snowden makes the pass to Vautour. Rage picks up the rebound off of Roy. Snowden working hard on the Rage players there and gets the ring back to Vautour. Vautour over to Chloe LeBlanc down in the corner. We're just at just about 2 minutes left in this first half of regulation time. Vautour drops it back to Snowden. Snowden over to Vautour. To Chloe LeBlanc in the corner. Oh, great shot by LeBlanc, and Roy was able to get her shoulder on that one.
It looked like it just rode over the net there. Got the good reset there on that last attempt there.
Yeah, yes. So Atlantic Attack changing lines. New skaters. Oh, and that's a great move by Atlantic. That was Julie Richard, I believe. Yeah, so she started to go around the net, stopped and came back, and by then Roy was moving off her post. So
Leah Wagner was going to look like she was trying to go for a change, and ill-advised change there, and recognized the opening and took it.
Yeah, so that's part of that experience of some of these Atlantic Attack players. So Richard with a great move faked out the goalie and the defense and popped it in the short side. So Rage coming back with it. 3-1 here now for Atlantic Attack. So miscue on that pass. Yolden able to get it back though. And then working with Vaillancourt. And Madison Rice out there with on the attack. So, Rice cycling around with it, drops it to Vaillancourt, now to Caitlin Yolden, across to Rice. And Vaillancourt had 2 or 3 moves there on Jasmine LeBlanc, but couldn't find that opening.
Had her swimming, but then she made a great save with kicking the leg out. And
she did. She did. So Macy Dobbin throws it up into the Rage end. It goes up. Nicole Richard, defense is the first one there to it. Waiting for some line changes going on here again for attack. So Madison got it out there with Miguel Prue. Tries a shot from in close, but in the crease on it. So it'll be a goalkeeper ring for Roy. 19 seconds left.
Alton with the ring. They got 20 seconds here to work before the end of the half.
A little redirect there, but Alton is able to pick that up off the Atlantic stick. Nice, and a great move in front there by Klimke. But Jasmine LeBlanc able to follow it the whole way.
And now we got 12 minutes on the clock.
Yeah. I believe the horn didn't go.
The horn did not go.
Or at least it was quiet enough that we couldn't hear it.
And then it just reset the clock and kept going. So
yeah.
They, whatever they did to the clock when they were having clock problems, they obviously hit a setting that reset the clock.
Because it actually shows it's back to the first period here.
Yeah,
as well.
And zeros.
So, yeah. So I believe we're going to the dressing rooms here, and there'll be some work done in the penalty bench, timekeepers and scorekeepers while we're on this stoppage. So 15 minutes, everybody, a flood here. If you don't want to come back to this one, please make sure you can go over to the other game, Gatineau Fusion and Eastern Ontario Impact. We'll try and get an update for you before we come back here.
Yeah.
So stay tuned. Lots more exciting action to come. Thanks. I was very nice.
You were.
Okay, and welcome back here to the Mattamy Arena in the Bell Sensplex in Canada or Nepean? Canada?
Canada.
Canada. So all games are in this complex today, and then tomorrow for the finals we move to the Nepean Sportsplex. So great opportunity to see some Ringette. We'll still have everything live streamed for you. And right now we have Atlantic Attack and Rocky Mountain Rage back. The score is 3-1 for
Excellent game so far.
Yeah.
Attack really picked it up in the second quarter there and made it a lot more even.
Yeah, and they did that in their round robin game too. Rage started out very strong in that game, and then I think kind of caught Attack off guard, and Attack took till the second quarter. So this time, let's see how we do for this second half. So Rage starting with the ring.
Don Howard dumps it in off of Sauer, but Attack pick it up.
Just bounced off her skates instead of getting to her stick. So Atlantic coming back with it, but they return the favor.
Yeah.
Fresh ice, so the ring's going to go a little farther.
Nice pick up there by Klimke.
And Klimke is out there with
Sauer and Oda Florian.
Okay.
Oh,
Good drop right in front of the net there. Great backhand, but the block by Jasmine LeBlanc.
it's a good reset to try and get
Absolutely.
some fresh legs and start a cycle here.
Yeah, get the fresh 30 seconds to try to keep the Atlantic defense out there as much as possible. Great pickup by
Fitzpatrick.
and there's going to be a penalty coming to Atlantic on that play.
Oh, Galandi.
Great grab there by Galandi.
Sneaky pickup behind the...
So goalie out, Talisa Cowley with the ring, gets the shot on net, gets the reset and the rebound. So reset for a Rage, 4-on-3 here while their goalie is out. Vaillancourt with the ring, drops it back. That's to Pegan. Still have lots of time. Back pass from Pegan. Again, another reset, so Rage able to put some pressure on here and keep the defense out.
Good way to extend the power play.
Yeah, now Atlantic just picked up the control there, so penalty. This is another slashing penalty, this time to Atlantic, to Taylor Beal. So if people recall from the first half, there was going to be a tripping penalty to Atlantic, but Rage scored on that delay. And then Rage had 3 penalties, 2 on the same stoppage, both slashing penalties. And Atlantic scored on one of those. And then they had a 3rd penalty. I think that was it, Aaron?
Yep.
Okay. So a pretty clean but aggressive affair here.
Yeah, officiating's been great.
Pegan with the ring, looking for an opening here. She's out there with Galandi and Cowley. Drop to Cowley. Cowley in front. Tries the shot, and Atlantic got her stick in it just as Cowley was shooting. So
I think they're calling both sides on Clappy there.
Yeah, that ring went off of her, and then she picked it up. So there was, I believe they were doing a 5 count on that. But anyway, good job by the official. That's Jocelyn Goldhawk with the eye on that one. So it will be Atlantic ring in the Rage end. So we've got Monica Collette stepping up to help out on the attack while Beal is in the penalty box. So a cycle around behind the net. That's Snowden, drops it to Madison Gaudette. Back to Snowden. Snowden cycling behind the net. Again, you hear the goalie banging the stick, letting them know they're running out of time. That shot goes wide. And that's it. It will be a goalie ring for Rage. And that one goes to
Maya Alton.
Alton.
Yeah.
Alton was she on the?
She was on the junior national team as
Canada
well.
Yes. So we've got
Valancourt here in the quiet ice. She'll drop it down for Rice.
Okay. Rice with a backhand, trying for the reset, doesn't get, goes wide of the goalie. So now we've got Atlantic coming out with it. There is 25 seconds left in the penalty to Atlantic. Vaillancourt pressing hard to get that check on Atlantic, but they drop it back to her defense. That's Monica Collette. Just a nifty little pass off the boards there to Chloe LeBlanc. Being marked pretty hard by Fitzpatrick, trying to get the reset. Gets the reset, but Rage gets the rebound.
We got a breakaway opportunity here. Rice didn't realize that Sauer was all by herself up there. That's the second time.
And Sauer can't get her stick in the ring. So now we've got Sauer with the ring again. Cycling around there. Not losing any steam on that one.
Second breakaway opportunity that we just couldn't corral.
Yeah. And there the shot gets blocked by the legs of Atlantic, and they're coming back with the ring. Miguel Prue with the ring in center ice. Prue looking for her teammate. She's got, that is Manon Vautour. Vautour with a shot, swings around for a shot. Rebound picked up immediately by Rage. Coming out with it, this is
Oda
Florian. Up to Klimke. That goes a little too far for her. Atlantic returning with it. That's Julie Richard. Drops it into Macy Dobbin in the Rage end. The Atlantic with the ring in the Rage end. Julie Richard out there with Taylor Beal.
Oh, a nice stick by the defender there,
yeah,
Dick.
That's number 9 is
Emma Dick.
Emma Dick, great job.
Yeah.
Just gets that little stick on it, redirects it away. Not enough for control. So there's Miguel Prue with the ring, waiting for line changes here. Beal going over to the bench. Prue tries to drop it. It bounced off her own skate, but Dominic LeBlanc was able to still get it. And then up to Madison Gaudette. Gaudette back to Prue. Prue gets the reset there, but the ring stays in the crease, so it's Paige puts it out to her D.
Alton there. Alton.
Looking for somebody that's
Lots
open.
of traffic there in the neutral zone.
And
Egan's trying to fight off number 99.
Yeah,
Prue.
Miguel Prue. So the ring comes back to Dominic LeBlanc in the Rage end. She drops it to Madison Gaudette. And again, Atlantic changing their forwards. So we get Snowden out here. And we'll see Manon Vautour and Chloe LeBlanc with her. Snowden with the back pass. Just goes off the stick of Chloe LeBlanc. To Manon Vautour right in the middle of the triangle, but great job by Roy to get that ring. Now the check on by Chloe LeBlanc on Dylan Pegan, and LeBlanc comes back with the ring. Fires it very low on Paige Roy. Really a difficult one, right between the pad and the glove.
Really nice move and ring movement on that break in there. Around Dick.
Yeah, that was Chloe LeBlanc, and just a couple of steps and kind of froze the defender, and she's able to make a little move on Roy too and pop it over the pad. So Rage coming back with it now. That's Fitzpatrick again.
She'll give to Donhauer to try and get into the zone.
And again, Atlantic is showing a zone defense again. They're not marking, they're blocking the lanes. But so Dominic LeBlanc picks that one off, gets it to Taylor Beal, who gets it up to Macy Dobbin in the Rage end. Back to Beal, back to Dobbin again at the top of the triangle. Dobbin goes down, but manages to hang on to the ring. Dobbin drops it to Julie Richard. Richard was setting a pick in front there and then just turned after her teammate went by her. Caitlin Yolden now with the ring coming out of the Rage end. Popped it over to Domhauer. Okay. So again, you see Atlantic Attack setting up a zone, trying to contain the lanes, but pass in deep to Rice.
To Yulden.
Vancourt trying for the shot there on to get the rebound reset, but just goes wide. Atlantic coming back with the ring, defense with it. Sorry, that's Taylor. No, maybe I'll Prue with it. Prue gets the shot there. Rebound comes out quite wide, quite high.
That was, I think it was blocked by
the defense?
Yeah.
Okay. Shot going for the 5-hole there, but Royce stops that one. Rage coming back with it. Little pass up to Sauer in center and up to Vancourt in the attack in the Atlantic end. Vancourt and Sauer. Vancourt goes off for the line change. Sauer using the screen there by the defense. And yeah, and
just got off just in time.
Yep. So great job there by Sauer. Klimke. To get a bounce off of the goalie. The shot clock expired, but the ring had come back out into the playing area. So that goes to Rage. Good work there. So Klimke
to Oda Florian.
Okay.
Oh, drop pass. Not connecting with Sauer there. Down low to Klimke.
So Klimke cycling around, looking for the pass, gets it to Sauer at the top of the triangle, back to Klimke in the corner. She tries to get the reset shot there, but it goes past the goalie.
Just missed the pads that time.
Yeah. So that's Snowden with the ring in her own end. Gets the pass up, and then down into the corner, taking a page out of the Rage book to open ice pass. That's Manon Vautour. Vautour drops it to Snowden. Snowden breaking through the triangle. And there's going to be a call on this play. We have a tripping penalty to Rage. So it will be Atlantic Attack going on the power play again.
Tripping on Maya Alton.
Snowden's able to draw those penalties quite regularly. So when she's doing that breaking move, it's really hard as a defender to stay still and not move your stick to try and get her. So Snowden immediately with the goal.
Excellent play.
2 seconds into that penalty.
Beautiful play.
Yep. So pass from Chloe LeBlanc from the off the free pass and right away pops it in the net.
Attack really capitalizing on their opportunities.
You know what, they usually do, and this they're having a little bit better game than they did last night against Waterloo. They had a few misfires against Waterloo, and then opportunities they did not or could not take advantage of. So Pegan with the ring in the end, being marked by Jasmine Gallant, and that's going to be a penalty coming up here. So again, settle down, wait for the goalie, wait for your fourth attacker. They've got her out there now. Drop pass. Okay. Going for the 5-hole there on Jasmine LeBlanc, but she shuts the door on that one. So the penalty will be, I believe it's a trip to number 4, Jasmine Gallant. She was trying to work that ring off of Dylan Pegan, but Pegan was able to draw the penalty on it. Question here from Galandi to the official. As we've said a few times, questions and answers, not negotiations.
Yeah.
So Galandi with the free pass, drops it over to Cowley. Cowley cycles around while they try and get set up. That shot goes high and wide. Cowley picks up the rebound though, so trying to break through the triangle and then drops it to the corner, but nobody quite there. So crease call. Cowley went into the crease after she made that drop pass, or that pass off to the corner. So Atlantic with the ring. That's Nicole Richard. Passes it back to Dana Dingwell. Dingwell looking for somebody. There's one of them in the penalty box, so that's not much help. And it's Rage returning with the ring. Up high to Galandi. And back to Pegan. Pegan with a shot, trying for the short side over LeBlanc's shoulder. And Atlantic comes back to center ice with it. Then back to the defense. I've said a number of times, I really love watching these players. If they don't have a lane forward, they're not afraid to pass it back to their D.
Yep.
So that one kind of miscued. Macy Dobbin just missed that ring, and Rage coming back with it. Pegan does the back pass, but it goes slightly misdirected, and Atlantic picks it up.
A long shift for her. She definitely needed to get off.
Yes. And then I think we've got another penalty coming up here to Rage. It's going to be a cross-check to Madison Rice. Right there in front of the penalty box. She doesn't have to go far for her door. So it will be Atlantic ring. It will be 25 seconds of 4-on-4 until the Atlantic penalty expires. We are just a minute 21 left in this third quarter. So that's Julie Richard out there. Makes the pass off. Goes to, that's Madison Cadet out there with her. Back to Julie Richard. Drop pass to Cadet. Cadet trying to sneak in, trying for the stick side. Gets a piece of the goalie, so they get the reset. And they get the rebound. So Julie Richard with the ring again. Monica Collette has stepped up to help on the attack. She goes out now. The player is out of the penalty box, so back at full strength. Dominic LeBlanc with the ring along the boards there. Some give and go passing there with Snowden. LeBlanc couldn't quite get the stick on it, but she's able to retrieve the loose ring. Same thing going back the other way. Bounces off the defense, and we have a shot clock expiry. So Rage able to hold Atlantic off now. We've got just over a minute left in their penalty. And this is Alton.
Yep.
Coming
Alton
out with the ring.
Oh.
Nice pass up
Valancourt
to Valancourt. And
a
just
little bit of a collision there.
Yeah, just not able to get Alton was not able to get the whole ring there. Two of them with it, and Atlantic skated away. Snowden coming in, breaking in on, and goes short side. Great job by Roy to catch that one. Snowden was going across and then trying to come back with the shot the opposite direction, and that is the end of the third quarter. So our score is 5-1 here. Oh, we did have an update from, we forgot to tell everybody, we had an update from the Gatineau Eastern Ontario. At halftime, it was Gatineau 6 and Eastern Ontario 3.
3, yeah.
So, and now we've got, so last minute instructions here for this last break in the regulation time. And when we come back, it will be Atlantic attack with the ring.
Really good game. I think it's been very close. I don't think the score is doing the game itself any justice. But
No, it's not. And realistically, Atlantic has taken advantage of almost every power play opportunity they've had, and that's just it's a part of the learning curve for Rocky Mountain Rage is not only what the other teams do, but what the line of tolerance is for what's a call and what's not a call.
Yeah.
So today it's a challenge for them to get that worked out, but they are so strong. I'm really looking forward to what they bring to the table in Halifax next year.
Yes.
Because Halifax is the host for next year's Canadian Ringette Championships. That's where I live. So really looking forward to seeing the, what do they call it, the sophomore year of the team.
Yep, and then, then the following year it'll be out in my neck of the woods, so.
Yeah, twice in Calgary. 2 back-to-back years in Calgary like we've just had here in Ottawa. So that's Jasmine Gallant with the ring, dropping it off to her defense partner, to Isabelle Cormier. Cormier up to Chloe LeBlanc. Monon Vautour. Vautour trying to break through the triangle, but stuffed there by the Rage defense. And good job there. You see the difference. Manon Vautour is trying to break through that triangle, and she ducks down low, and the players are able to squeeze her off, whereas Snowden goes a little higher, and that tends to draw those tripping penalties. So just a difference in style of the two players. Lee Sauer gets the ring up high. She knows her teammate will be the first one there. Bounce off the goalie to get the reset, trying to get the rebound. And a good rush in by Klimke, but she's not able to get the stick in it. So Atlantic returning. Julie Richard. Miscue on that drop pass, but she's able to, looked like she was able to retrieve it. Now it's some back and forth. Snowden goes back to her defense to Gallant. Gallant being marked there by Cowley. Good work. And Snowden gets it up to Gallant in the Rage end and goes off for the line change. Both teams back at full strength. So some pressure there by the Rage defense. Good work on that.
Ooh, nice reset.
And just gets the reset, and the rebound goes out right onto the Atlantic stick. That was Macy Dobbin just hanging there waiting for it. Now it's under her skate, so it'll be a goalkeeper ring.
Rage defenders look like they're trying to put a little more pressure here on the defensive zone, trying to get that ring.
They are. You saw that in that play.
Their kind of last-ditch effort to get back into this game.
So Galandi bounced that stick off an Atlantic stick in center, so then she was able to go pick it up. Cowley hustling to that open ring in the corner. And then up to Galandi. And that one just trickles in under the arm of Jasmine LeBlanc. So that is Galandi from Talisa Cowley. Proud Papa moment here. Do you still pay her for those?
Yeah. She works for her goals, so she gets paid.
Okay, excellent. So no, that was a great pass out from Cowley in the corner there to Galandi, and Galandi just sneaks it under the arm on the stick side of Jasmine LeBlanc. So we're 5-2 now. Yeah. Still lots of time left, almost 11 minutes.
Definitely is showing more pressure. They're trying to go man on those free passes. So
yep.
Definitely not giving up.
And certainly it's lit up your drummer here too.
Yeah.
So Atlantic with the ring now in the Rage end.
That's Paige Roy's father there.
Okay.
He's quite energetic.
And there, shot clock expiry on that one. So great pressure by the Rage defense there, as you said, Aaron. They're really stepping up to try and minimize those chances for Atlantic. So Rage coming out with it. This is Alton. Gets it up to center ice. And Alton's able to pick that up. There's going to be a tripping penalty here. At least I believe that is what it's going to be called. The arm is up. So into the zone. The goalie, Roy, gets to the bench. 4 attackers in for Rock Mountain Rage. Over to Caitlin Yolden, and then back again to Rice.
Oh, off the mask.
Yeah. Gets the reset and the rebound. Back pass there. Some hustle in. Oh, great job by Rage to pick that up.
Valancourt, she's shifty.
Yes. Yeah, she can fit under a few spaces, can't she?
Yep.
Yeah, so Caitlin Yolden over to, and that just goes off the stick of Lily Sauer. So it'll be a tripping penalty to Atlantic. This will be...
Lee, one of our coaches.
Yes, her father.
Yes.
Yeah. So the penalty, I believe, is to not sure if it was Isabelle Cormier or Dominic LeBlanc. But it will be Rage Ring in the attack end. Klimke.
Oda Florian.
Okay. Quick over to Sauer, but it's just past her reach. She's able to retrieve the loose ring, though. Down to the corner to Oda Florian. She drops it off to Lee Sauer, coming in from the corner. Out front. And across ice over to Klimke. Down to the corner. Oh, great shot there by Sauer. Just a quick pickup off the pass and a quick release, but Jasmine LeBlanc is able to keep that to herself. So when the shot clock goes off, it does stay with Atlantic.
Oh, good up.
Yeah.
Excellent pass up.
That's Monel Vautour with the ring in the corner. Drops it off to Brittany Snowden. Snowden bounces it off the referee's skate, but Vautour is still able to pick it up. And Rage really trying to bring the pressure here. And the shot clock expires again on Atlantic. So Rage goalkeeper Ring. Still just under a minute left on the penalty to Atlantic attack. That ring goes 2 lines. So we've got Atlantic picks it up around the net to her partner. That's Julie Richard there, and she goes back again behind the net. And again here, Rage really trying to put some pressure on. They're still in their own, Atlantic's still in their own end, and there's 15 seconds. Up to center to Chloe LeBlanc. LeBlanc looking for the pass up. Some good pressure by Galandi, but the ring does get to Julie Richard. That one goes sideways, and we have another goalkeeper Ring, another shot clock expiry against Atlantic.
Yeah, Rage really closing the gaps, which is, and that helps when you have the penalty as well too.
Oh yes, but they're working it hard. Drop pass from Galandi, and then that one's just out of her reach, trying to get after it, but Atlantic comes up with that ring in their own end. Miguel Prue cross ice. Penalty is over. 5 skaters back on for Atlantic. That one having a little trouble with that ring. Oh, and a great check there by Pegan. It ends up under Richard, so Rage will have the free pass in the Atlantic end. Bit of scrambly work just outside of the blue line, and then the ring goes inside, and still some more scrambles.
Yep.
And then Atlantic player on top of it, so this will be Klimke taking the free pass for Rocky Mountain Rage. Just over 7 minutes left in the in this final regulation time quarter. Klimke with a drop to Yolden. Yolden manages to hang on to that ring. Vaillancourt with it, back to Yolden. Running out of time here for a shot. And Yolden, that ring goes just off of Yolden's stick, not able to grab that one, so it's going to be goalkeeper Ring for Atlantic attack. We're halfway through this 4th quarter. It's 5-2 for Atlantic in this quarterfinal matchup. A great hustle there by Klimke to pick off that ring. Yolden coming across the top, drop pass, but Klimke had continued going forward, so Manon Vautour picks that off. Back to Julie Richard, or sorry, Isabelle Cormier picked it off. Back to Richard, and then up to center ice to Macy Dobbin, and that's grabbed by Atlantic Rage, or Rocky Mountain Rage. Oh my gosh.
Well, you know, in Alberta we have three teams with a 4-letter word starting with R, so you
Yes.
get confused sometimes.
I bet. So there's Pegan with the drop over to the corner. Good shot on the goalie. Ring is loose, and Pegan's going to be the first one to it. Or sorry, Cowley will be the first one to it. Cowley fires the ring. What a save by Jasmine LeBlanc. She gets the arm and the glove up on that one. But a great job by Cowley from right in the slot. Snowden with the ring at center ice, being targeted by two of the Rage players. She's able to get it over to Dana Dingwell. Dingwell puts it down up into the corner. So Dobbin goes for the line change. Snowden out there with trying to get the reset, but not in time. Oh no, they were this time. Yeah, it hit the goalie, but then it's still moving in the crease. So that's not control, and that's why Atlantic gets the ring back. It's unfortunate, but that's the rule. So great, but again, great defense by Rage, really pushing hard to not give Atlantic these scoring opportunities. So that's Chloe LeBlanc with the ring. Try for the double team. She gets the ring up to Snowden, though, and over to Vautour. Vautour being chased by Alton. Vautour trying to cut across the top of the crease. She gets the shot on net. Now we've got to scramble for it in behind the net. Chloe LeBlanc dumps it off to Vautour. Up to Vautour. Shot goes wide. Oh. And there's going to be a tripping penalty here to Rage. Snowden doing some of her twist moves there and catches Alton off guard, and Alton ends up with the tripping penalty. We've got 4:28 left in regulation time here if you're just joining us. It's 5 for Atlantic Attack, 2 for Rocky Mountain Rage. Atlantic ring in the Rage end. Cross ice to Monica Collette. Collette drops it, passes over to Dominic LeBlanc, and then steps out of the zone.
Attacker just going to play some catch and try and race down the East clock. And
yeah, now they're not going to be quite so concerned about getting the shot on net if the clock is winding down. And that one gets into Roy. She drops it off to her defense right away. Rage trying to get something going here to pull closer. A great job by Galandi to keep that ring to herself, coming through the triangle. And we're going to have, she draws the penalty. Good job by Galandi, really pressing to get through that triangle and forces Gaudette into a hooking, I believe it's a hooking penalty. No, slashing. So again, it's one of those reaching penalties. Galandi was skating by her, and Gaudette ends up just reaching. So now we're 4-on-4. There's still 1:14 left in the penalty to Rage. 3:42 left in this regulation time. So Rage with the ring. Galandi gets it to Pegan. Out there with Cowley as well.
No, Cowley went off, it looked like, so they put Sauer on.
They put Sauer on.
We'll just go with 3 forwards here.
Yeah.
And 1 defender.
Thank you, Aaron. I'm glad somebody's paying attention. So Galandi there couldn't quite get a hold of that ring. And now we've got, again, one of those reaching penalties. Galandi was trying to get that ring off of the attack ring carrier, but ends up with a reach, and that one is a hooking penalty. So that'll be 2 in the box for Rocky Mountain Rage. That means only 2 defenders inside in their own end, inside that ringette line. They have 41 seconds of 3-on-2 here for Atlantic Attack.
Yeah, and the Attack scored on one of these already in this game. So
this is not one where they'll be looking just to kill the time clock. They're going to take some shooting opportunities here. They've put Snowden out with Miguel Prue and Manon Vautour. There, and that's in the crease there. Great block by the Rage defender, but she's in the crease doing that. But sometimes that's just what you have to do to block those cross-crease passes.
Yeah. Roy was quite focused on that side, so.
Yeah. Well, Snowden was on that side, but then you got Vautour on the other side, so really.
Pick your poison?
Yes, something like that. So Rage picks up that rebound, coming out with it, getting checked, and there's going to be another penalty now to Atlantic Attack. And this
That was a nice, good decision by Cowley not to play that ring there and make sure that they keep as much time on that, give their opportunity on the 5-on-3, or well, I guess not.
Well, they'll have the 3-on-2.
3-on-2.
They have the 3-on-2. Both teams have 2 in the box, so that means only in their defending end can they put 2. As you see here right now, Rocky Mountain Rage can put 3 in the Atlantic Attack end, so they can set up the 3-on-2. And they have done. So Caitlin Yolden with the ring, playing the top of the triangle. She's got
Klimke down low and Rice.
Okay, and there's the first penalty is done to Rage, so they're back to 4 skaters. So Yolden to, and
Rice.
those sliders that you were talking about earlier, Aaron.
Yeah.
Great job by the Rage. So some great passing along the way. So Rice and Yolden and Klimke. So that was Rice scoring with the assist to, I'm sure, to Klimke and Yolden.
Yolden, yeah.
So Atlantic does get 1 out of the penalty box. So now we're 4-on-4 for skaters again. Atlantic ring at center ice. Score now 5-3 with just over 2 minutes in regulation time. Dingwall passes that up to the corner. And that's picked up by Chloe LeBlanc. Chloe LeBlanc drops it off to Julie Richard. Checked right there, right away by 2 Rage players. So Rage coming out with the ring. Gets it up to center ice to Dick.
Oh,
and Dick's pass goes a little too far. But almost got the favor returned. Atlantic with the ring in center ice. Again, double teamed. And that's Dingwell with the ring, trying to find an opening, being checked by Vaillancourt. Oh, and a great job there by Roy. That was an open opportunity there for Atlantic Attack. And now they're Rage able to grab that loose ring. Coming back now, that's Alton. Fires it up to the corner where her teammate's going to be the first one there. So that's Cowley with the ring out there with Klimke. And Alton stepping up. The penalty's done to Rocky Mountain Rage. They're back at full strength. Little flip pass there, or flick shot there, trying to get the reset. And now we've got, the ring comes out to center ice. Rage gets it back again.
Down to less than a minute, and we need a couple goals here for the Rage, so they've pulled the goalie.
Yep, so they got 4 skaters in. Oh, and that pass goes in across, but it ends up with 4 in for Atlantic. So the stoppage, and it will be a free pass in the Atlantic Attack end for the Rocky Mountain Rage.
And they're going to take a timeout here.
36.7 seconds left in our regulation time, and 1 second left on the penalty to the Atlantic Attack player.
Score was 5-1. They haven't rolled over and dead, so they've managed to get a couple claw back with a couple goals and give themselves a chance.
I would have been surprised with this coaching staff. I would have been surprised if they had not come out 100%, and they have. That's not the kind of team that they are, and that's not the kind of coaching staff that they are. So, no, they're still going full bore here. And 36.7 seconds, actually, there is time, as we saw last night. A goal in the last second, really a buzzer beater. I was talking to one of the referees about it. He said, there was really probably 0.3 or 0.5 seconds should have been left on the clock. But Atlantic just said, no, that's good.
Yeah.
They weren't too worried about taking a shot from center ice with that little time left on it. So Cowley taking the free pass. That's over to Pegan. Pegan across to Galandi. Oh, and just a tip off the Atlantic stick there. And into the open net. And that was Manon Vautour making no mistake. Roy hustled onto that ice to try to get to a position she could stop that, but Vautour making no mistake.
Two really good sticks there in the defensive zone for the attack to knock that ring out of the attacking zone. So.
Yep, just get the sticks down and just get a piece of it. Really, that's all you need just to mess up your opponent. So 6-3 now for Atlantic. Rage coming back again, trying to cut the deficit to 2 again. And that pass not going where they wanted it to. So Julie Richard, that pass goes astray. Caitlin Yolden with the ring, up to Klimke. Klimke looking for, she's got Alton. Alton tried, but blocked by the Atlantic Attack defense. So Atlantic Attack will go on to play the winner of Gatineau Fusion and Eastern Ontario Impact. That game will be later today. And then the winner of that will move into the consolation final tomorrow. So congratulations to both teams. As I said, really looking forward to seeing Rocky Mountain Rage next year back at the championships in Halifax. And I'm sorry, Aaron, but my record is still intact.
Yeah.
Whenever I've worked with somebody who's associated with a team, their team has lost. So I did warn Aaron before he came, and he still chose to sit with me. Thanks very much, Aaron.
It's always a pleasure.
And happy Easter to you. Happy Easter to all of our listeners. And we look forward to some more exciting action today and tomorrow. And thank you to Brett, our cameraman.
Thank you.